What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! We got a pretty quick one we're going to do for you today. This is another subscriber sent me in some stuff. Same one that sent me. We're going to call him Mr. K because he didn't want to be announced. I will say I want to talk about real quick before I go too far into this. I found out a lot about these Barnard pliers. You can actually use these to pull wire through. They stuck them through here. And there's a very cool video that I found out a lot of information. These things are a lot cooler than what I thought they were. Besides having a cutting feature, they were meant to have wire pull through. If you didn't see, it's got a line that goes all the way through, and you can feed the wire up through. Well, shoot, let me show you here, fella. I got a piece of wire right here. You can feed the wire up through here, okay, and then clamp down on it, and they were meant to pull wire like so, which is pretty freaking, actually, if I was fencing, again, like I was, when I used to put up fence all the time on the farm, these things would have been the bee's knees. Not gonna lie to you. You know how many times I was pulling fence and yanking on them with my hands? You wrap your hands around them, and, you know, I mean, there's a reason. I know a lot of people talk about it. You can tell, and some guys have even said, oh, your hands aren't even that bad, CP. Well, you know what? You look at a lot of guys' hands on YouTube, and you can talk about scars and whatnot. I mean, let's just go ahead and look at it. People say, "Oh, well, you're not a mechanic, CP." Well, show me your hands and show me all the scars, because if you don't have scars like this, working on cars, always grabbing, hitting nuts and stabbing yourself, you know, I could pretty much tell you your hands are palm olive hands. But I can tell you when I was running wire and stuff when I was a kid on the farm, this would have been nice. Not calling anybody out. I shouldn't have even been negative like that. I know somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. Anyways, long story short, these are absolutely even better, a better gift than what I could even expected. And these have also been absolutely fantastic. Super happy. This PB Swisses are great. I got a tool that I want to talk about too that I bought that I didn't get from him, since we're doing a short, quick video here. But he sent me these Orbis, and I got to tell you, I've got a huge fetish for pistol grip style pliers. And these Orbis are made in Germany, like a Nipex style. Very cool cutters. We got some, let me get my wire out here again. They got a cutter style on them. Woo! They got the teeth on them. You know, they grip good, but pistol grips, you can't beat them. I love the angle on these, because I always have, it's nice to have another angle on stuff, you know, whatnot. And they're just great pliers. Very well, the quality on them, you can tell. They went through an extensive amount of detail to do these pliers, too. We'll say they've been a little dirty. I was playing around with them quite a bit, using them. But made in Germany, the German pliers. But what a fantastic pair of pliers. For piano draft. For piano wire. For cutting piano wire. So these are heavy-duty cutters right here. And they definitely get the cutting done, as you've seen right there. They definitely are some very they're some tough cutters. So definitely one of the better cutters out there, in my opinion, so far of what I found when using it. But they're also a good plier. You can get a good grip on some stuff on them too. So thank you once again for that. And then Park Tools, which I kind of had known a little bit about, and he talked about this when he sent me the message, or sent me the email. Park Tools been around. I will say it's a ratcheting wrench, but these are probably made by Infar. They're just restamped. But I do like the fact, this is something that's interesting. I think he mentioned this in his email. It's been a while now. I'm a little behind, guys. But he mentioned this about Park Tool doing this coating on these. And these are kind of neat. I don't know why companies don't do this. I suppose probably because warranty would be, they wouldn't want to warranty them just because the vinyl gets destroyed. But these are a bicycle tool, so they're probably not as, they're a little more dainty, not as well used. But definitely a cool idea to have this vinyl ramp on them. And Park Tool does have some pretty interesting tools, and I do appreciate his passion for the Park Tool brand. If you don't know them, I'll leave a link in the description for some Park Tools. That way you can check them out yourself. But I definitely appreciate him sending me that stuff, because it's definitely very cool. Alright, so my last and final piece of the puzzle here is going to be this Gearwrench 12-inch long locking flex ed 1/4-inch ratchet. Now these aren't new, these came out several years ago, but I decided that this would be kind of useful sometimes if I need to get in for a long bit ratchet. And I really don't like the easy red ones. The fact of the matter is this has a locking flex on it too, so if I really need to push apply, excuse me, if I need to apply a little bit of pressure, it has a nice flat deal, but I can kind of apply some pressure, and this changes out your bits. You can also use it as a 1/4-inch driver, obviously. Now, I will say, I don't believe that this is exactly something that I would buy for a 1/4-inch ratchet. This has a pin in it that looks like it's probably a what am I trying to say here? It just has a hardened steel pin. And from my experience, anytime you have a hardened steel pin in here, it isn't going to crack and snap with a lot of pressure. I would imagine this isn't going to hold up to this is going to be your weak point of this ratchet. So what I'm trying to say is this thing will snap. This isn't something, but it also has a nice thumb drive on here. It's reversible, and they were like 25 bucks. I will throw a link in the description for this if you find this to be something that would interest you. It is a long gem right there. But like I said, the biggest reason I bought this was because I was fighting with a bolt or a Torx bit, which I got my nice little RBRT kit here. And as you can see here, I can take this out. This is a really nice addition. Now I can put this on my RBRT, and I was fighting with a bolt, and I can stick this in there, and I can lock it, get me a little pressure. Pressure! I can get a little pressure on here from this angle, you know, or if I needed to change the angle, I could click it once, get a little angle on it. Now I can apply some pressure. Just one of those tools that comes in handy when you need it. You know, I don't have a lot of Gearwrench stuff, but this thing seems like this would be good for that application, knowing that I'm not going to use this for putting, I wouldn't say putting 15 millimeter bolts on with this thing is going to be something you're going to want to do. Just my opinion. I have the 1/4-inch snap-on ratchet, which I feel I've had that thing torqued out at least over 100 foot-pounds on it. I can guarantee you that this would be lucky if this takes half of it. Just so you know, that's not what this tool, I believe, is intended for. And it's just a nice thing to have in your arsenal. I have bit drivers and all sorts of stuff, small ratchets, but every once in a while, you need something long to get back in there. This is the ticket right here, boys. This is the ticket, you know. Anyways, guys, I think this is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you. You know, quick little, whatever tool haul. And some good subscribers. A good subscriber sent me some stuff, and I appreciate that, and I wanted to thank him and do a video and pay homage to that. So anyways, guys, appreciate you. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.